Hey, welcome back. This is Greg from the Invincible Truth. I'm going to be continuing today on the series from Halloween, how to drop the mask and be yourself. Um, I've collected a series of images, which I want to go into and cut while we're together. I've already pasted a back image to lay the images on, and then we'll go in as we finish and paint on top of that. Um, Wearing a mask. We wear a mask sometimes in life to be kind to others. We tend to stifle our own feelings in consideration of others, and not a lot of the time that gets returned. And it's sometimes just to be better, to be who you are. And win, lose, or draw, we find more sincere connections than that. So, with those thoughts in mind, I'm going to go in and begin to lay the images on the canvas. And the other thought process is going from innocence to experience as we try to gather people in our life to complement, or actually, they're just to teach us a lesson. So, with that said, steady the camera. I want to focus this in so you can see really well. And I found this great image, and it is of a train. And the train stack is emitting beautiful smoke and fog, or whatever the bio payoff is from whatever fuels the train to move forward. And it is, in this image, quite lovely. And the train can symbolize movement from one place to another, from one concept to another concept. I'm seeing things from a different angle. And so I thought it'd be great to begin with that. So we're going to lay this down with our medium, painting just the back so we can paint over immediately. You don't have to wait for that drying period time. And as I cut in the moment, I never pre-plan where these images are going to lie. I sort of let the moment guide me to that. So I'm going to kind of go right about here. I had mentioned before in previous videos, 4 fingers over, 4 fingers down is a great way to start your composition. And with that image, I'm going to try to follow that theme until I break into another. And one I found completely beautiful image, I'm going to quickly cut it. And this image here is a beautiful picture of a woman, mind open, clear as the God-given blue sky with visions. And women through life needed to change their mask or wear masks that they didn't even intend to wear just to survive. And I'm going to lay her here. And in counterbalance to that, I have another image we're going to cut quickly. And I'm just going to go in and I jagger it up. A most sought after male, and yet contained and caged, would be the black man of America. And his plight is quite interesting and quite sad at some moments. But I feel he should be represented in being able to be just himself. History foretold, we all essentially come from one black mother in Africa, and yet prejudice runs rampant. And usually when you have a circumstance or a situation that great prejudice is put against, it's more about them. It's more about people feeling insecure and trying to tame something that they can't control or possess themselves. So let's give representations of that. And we're going to lay that right so center here. So we have a great center image beginning. And with that, leave this to the end for hope. And the clown, the Joker. Let's speak a little bit to that. I have some images here that I'm gonna lay on. One, but we're talking about removing the mask. So what I'm going to do, these two images basically have the same outside border too, so I'm going to go in and the border. And I like to pay homage to, I search on Pinterest for a lot of my images, and people have gone and put very similar sentiments together and created images. I don't want to turn my back to. So I'm going to move the border. I'm going to cut down the center. And then I'm going to do a center cut again. Not worrying about exactness, just images you want to kind of fragment and let the viewer pull them together as what works best for them. So let's go in now and the clown is designed to make people laugh, smile, but underneath that mask is a very sorry face. So we're going to bring him in. I'm going to lay that. Right around the gloves. And for time preservation, now that I've cut the image out, I'm going to slice it in half, and we're going to find a place for him. And led by my color choices, keeping the darkest to the base and light as we go up. I'm going to bring him in here. It feels a little dry on this side. Get him down. Okay. And there he fits. Here's another image that I'm always drawn to, and I wanted to use it. To me, it's vision, a level of ecstasy, of meeting self-actualization, shimmering, go. I'm gonna bring him in. And again, for space, I'm going to slice him in half. And again, so basically it gets quartered. And since I cut a natural line above him, I'm just going to go and I'm going to slant the bottom of the piece. And let's get him in. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. And I have a very young angel, and I have a man's face metamorphosized with a butterfly. Because men change quite a bit through their lives. They're brought in with heavy burden, without much room to show who they truly are. And I'm going to begin with him in the lower quadrant. Having the colors that I chose be my cue. What I first painted. Okay. This one's invited itself underneath this one, so I'm going to take that as a cue. Okay. I'm thinking right here, which then need to have them wrap. And I just got my hands full of paint as I reached behind the canvas. Let me just clean that up. Using a bit of him over here. Again, we're going to wrap. And right on the side of that, I'm going to shorten this one piece. And I'm going to add the adhesive. Move in for more images. This again with keep taking the mask off. I'm going to go in quickly. Remove the excess paper. And
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me.
And again, for space, I'm going to separate him in the middle.
So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say.
And I'm just going to take away these dark edges here because I don't really think they're going to serve to the gist of what I'm representing. So I'll just eliminate that. Let's get it painted in the back. And let's find a place. And a little wrap on the top. And again, I'm going to separate some image. Okay. Yep. Go over the other image. And I want to go in for some words now. I thought this was a great image. 2 televisions. That can be very misleading and very brainwashing. So it's always best to starve for knowledge and always trying to quench that. So I'm breaking these down into 2, and then 2 again. It's running. Information. But we're starved. Okay, from knowledge. That's now becoming a choice. So, decide. Free will. You know, and here's another interesting image I found, which I'm going to. It's actually a quote from Mr. Picasso, Pablo. And tears are words that need to be written. And I like his imagery in this, or whoever pulled this together has done well. So I'm going to go in. And it's odd that this man comes up with these words because he was quite misogynistic. That's putting it mildly. Oh, I don't want to bother with words, but I'm just going to get some key ones in here, and then we're going to. I have some top images I want to end this with, and we get into the top painting.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass.
And they go. It says, once upon a time. We all love a good fairy tale. So let's get that in there. And I'm going to go with this image because I just like the words. So I'm going to quickly get the words cut out. Yeah. Okay. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have two top images that I just want to bring some life and love back to this. So I'm going to go in and cut these out. As an artist, you are a catalyst for change. You're a catalyst of a way of expressing your art, not to be seen to glorify, but to have your art hold a message and create great understanding of social change. It's been done through century upon century upon century, and now more than ever, we need this level of expression in the world. Okay, there you go. That being said, there's another little cliche saying it takes but one candle, one voice, one spark of hope to generate hope amongst all. And now is the time that we certainly need this level of hope. So, and just recapping my feelings on being confused over what to be for Halloween, skip the mask. Just be real, be you, because you are enough. Great. So with that all up, I'm going to go back to my original where are you? Oh, actually, I had put the paint right onto the canvas. So I'm going to lay some of the colors that I worked with, which here is a philosophian green. Probably ruined the pronunciation, but there it is. I want a touch of that. And I have a primary red. And I have some umber, raw umber. I have a skin tone. And I have this gold. And I'm going to go in with my palette knife just to create some static movement over the images. And here we go, we begin. Clean the knife and go in with our next green. Got enough on there to come off the page. Okay. A little bit of a challenge. We'll get through that though. Step out of the sun because you've learned just going to zone for a minute and just chill. Because being human is not mutually exclusive. Now my gold. I wanted to do a lot with the gold around here, around the candle.
When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound?
That was good too. Take it back and see what's actually happening as you're making these marks. And I always think it's necessary to bring in some black. Just using the gesso for that. Just take the top off for that to happen. Okay. And some white. And we'll do a fun part, a little bit messy, but it can be quite fun. We're gonna splatter this. And to do that, you just want your paint to be quite wet.
Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned.
Rinse it. Bring water to your next color. Plenty of it. Bring it into the gold. I'm gonna put some fresh gold and clean my brush like that. Okay. And I'm going to bring some more red in, a little deeper. Clean brush. Don't you white? Get the water. And go to green. And there. That will complete our image. I'm going to bring you in on a close-up, and we'll also have this finished and included in the end of the video where you can view it. Cameras, my friends. So thank you for joining me for this, and I hope it inspires you to create inspirations of your own and always be yourself. Drop the mask this Halloween. Be real. And so thank you. If you do please like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. And I'm carefully preparing the beginning of our sculpture, and that will be coming to you. So thank you again. I appreciate you all. Like and subscribe. Have a wonderful evening.
Can anybody see? Is anybody waving when you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around?